Hello and welcome to this week's vlog. So what's happening in the market? All pretty good. April was good, solid, transactions occurred. We're definitely seeing a little bit of softening in prices. So very much telling our team to just steady as she goes as they get that quoting right on properties. But transactions are going well. We have seen a bit of a drop in buyer numbers, but we expect it to remain steady between now and June. Rental market, same thing, pretty strong, starting to sort of soften out a little bit at the high end. Not so, that's always a bit tricky up there, so you've got to be careful. And we are seeing some cases of some properties overshooting the mark where landlords are being a little bit too aggressive with their rents, and so that's holding them back. But it's still pretty good. We're still seeing rent increases across the board, which is very attractive to investors, you would think. One of the things that's been interesting about the marketplace for the last couple of years is not a lot of investors, although we are starting to see those come back as the rental returns increase. The big thing, I think, a lot of talk about housing affordability, young people not being able to get in, housing supply issues, definitely. And I think one of the things that I reflected on is over the last 25 years, we've had a number of financial disasters, so to speak, like the GFC, like the COVID pandemic, but they weren't enough to crush us financially at all. So in those sort of situations, what's happened is people have been able to hold on to their properties, and we haven't seen any reduction. So last year, amazing, isn't it? Interest rates shot up. Everyone's expecting a collapse. Never happened. Why was that? Because there wasn't enough financial pressure to force people to sell. So thus you don't see the down in the market. And I don't see that changing in the short term and probably even the medium term until they really get that supply cranking. And that's going to take years. I think it'll take years. One of the things we're working on a site at the moment, and it's 2 to 3 years to get the planning. And this is on a site opposite the metro. Like, honestly, with that type of planning, it's going to take ages for supply to get to a level where it's going to bring pressure off. So I don't know what's going to happen. I think that values will maintain. Rents are still going to be strong. And I think the bank of mum and dad's going to have to come in anyway. Let's see how that pans out. Thanks, everyone.